United States. Here it is. All right, as promised, we have him. President Trump is with us, number 45, and I pray to God every day he's number 47, where I think this nation is lost. I fear this nation is lost. You know how I always introduce him, greatest president of my lifetime and the best president, certainly one of the top 5 in the history of America, the greatest conservative president of our lifetimes as well. Just, what can I say? Too many superlatives. He's number 45, President Donald J. Trump. How are you?
Thank you, Wayne. Really well. Thank you very much.
You and I go back a long way. You may not realize this. This is our 13th interview on radio and TV. 13th. And it's been such an honor to spend so much time with, you know how I feel about you, the greatest president of my lifetime. I just thank God that this son of a butcher from the mean streets of New York, from the Bronx borderline, has had 13 interviews with you. And I love every minute of it, and I appreciate it.
Well, I've loved it too, Wayne, and you're really a patriot, and you know what's happening. You're a smart guy with street smarts, which is a good combination, because we sure don't have that now in Washington. That's for sure.
No, we don't. We don't. So listen, you're coming to Vegas to speak at the Republican Jewish Coalition event. You know that I'm Jewish, and I believe you're the best president in history for Israel and the Jewish people. You know, I said that very clearly when I used to have my show on Newsmax TV. I called you the king of the Jews. You and I got in some trouble for that one. But with you in the White House, there was peace in the Middle East. And with weakness in the White House now, look what we got. Look what we got.
Well, this is all headed up by Iran, and for some reason they don't want to say that. And who knows why, but Biden, you can't figure him out. You don't know. He's got money coming to himself for so many different directions. It's a disgrace. You never know what's going on with this guy, but he doesn't know what's going on with himself, if you take a look. But it's a very sad thing, and it's coming from Iran. And we had Iran. Iran was broke. They were absolutely broke, and they weren't doing anything having to do with terror or attacking Israel, whether it's through themselves, as probably it is. But whether it's through themselves or using Syria or Hezbollah or Hamas or anybody, it's just a shame what's taken place. And, you know, they're being hit from a lot of different directions right now. That would have never happened because Iran was not in the position to do what they're doing right now. Now they have much more than $100 billion, and not only the $6 billion that we got for hostages. You think of that. They got 5, we got 5. I said, all right, that's probably as good as this group is going to do. And then they said, but in addition, they get $6 billion. I said, well, nothing surprises me with this group, but we gave them that, but that's the least of it. We gave them tremendous amount of oil. You know, the business in oil, China wasn't buying, India wasn't buying, nobody was buying from them because they said if you buy from them, you're not doing business in the United States. And everybody stopped, and they would have made a deal, no nuclear weapons. They would have had a deal. We would have had a deal 2 weeks after the election that was rigged, by the way. And what a shame it is. And now you're looking at Russia and Ukraine, and you're looking at attacking Israel from a lot of different fronts. You know, this Israel thing is not going to end very well the way it's going right now. And I can tell you the White House is sending the absolute wrong message, and you know that better than anybody.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
Do the letters IRS give you anxiety? I'm Dan Pilla. I've defended people from the IRS for more than 40 years. My book, How to Get Tax Amnesty, created the tax resolution industry and is responsible for helping hundreds of thousands of people. It can help you too. If you're a non-filer or facing IRS enforcement right now, your case is unique. You need real help, not cookie-cutter advice. My clients get my personal attention. Buy my book at danpilla.com and get a free consultation directly with me. That's danpilla.com. Let's start solving your tax problem right now.
War now.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
If your nonprofit group has an event you would like to be included in the Community Bulletin Board, please email the information to camdenradio1@hotmail.com
or fax for the year, right?
This
Jim?
is our main thing that we do as a fundraiser for our scholarship fund.
But, JJ, this year I tell you what, and you were there last year, it's a big party. Anybody that wants to come to a big party needs to come. It is festive. I mean, it is something that everybody needs to come to, and James Woods outdoes himself, okay?
Well, I mean, it wasn't Catherine's out there last year, too?
Catherine's is there, too. Yeah,
all right.
Catherine is there, yes.
I mean, and Catherine's put on a wonderful dessert
She
bar
does the desserts, and they're just
man.
unbelievable.
I mean,
So between James and Catherine, it's over the top. It's absolutely free to anybody that comes in. And last year, we think we had around 200 people there. And we want to have...
That would feel about right.
Yeah, have more than that this year. And this year's special occasion for Rotary, Camden Rotary Club is 100 years old this year.
Amen.
100 years. That's a long time, isn't it?
That's more than a minute.
That's more than a minute. We're going to say something about that while we're there. But the auction, these auction items we've got are unbelievable this year.
Now, y'all had some really, really unique and high-dollar items last year.
Oh, yes.
I'm sure you're not going to disappoint this year.
No, and it's going to be bigger and better. We've probably going to have 60 items, which includes tickets to the Grand Ole Opry, tickets to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, a weekend stay at Iron Mountain Marina and Lodge. We've got, get a load of this, we have got autographed Razorback football, baseball, and autographed pictures from some of the players, courtesy of Richard Robertson. We have got some things here that you can put on your mantle that you'll never be able to have a shot at again.
Absolutely. I mean, these are Man Cave Deluxe items.
And we've just got some neat things, and you can bid on these, and you can bid on the Camden Facebook, Camden Rotary Club Facebook, Rotary Club of Camden Facebook, or we will have a call-in, 836-2100, and Wade Andrews is going to help us this year. He's in the the auction business.
Yes, sir.
Representative Wade Andrews, so he's going to have another way that you can bid. But the fun thing is, yes, call in and bid, and we will be going around live on Y95 telling what the bids are, so you can bump your bid up. And it was almost like a circus last year.
We were muddling through, but we got through it.
We got through it. But I want everybody to get excited about this. This is for young people. This is all about young people, giving back, and this is. I can't wait. I mean, it's the adrenaline is so high in there. Everybody is so happy and excited, and
it is a very festive environment.
Right.
And if you don't, it's Thursday night. You ain't got nothing better to do. All right, come on down, Jim Golden Ford, and have some fun with us. Get you a little vittles and make a bid. Come out and see what all the hubbub is about.
And we've got some of the young people going to be in there helping us as they did last year. The FFA is going to be in there.
Okay.
We're getting everybody involved. We want all of Camden to come because this is what Camden is about, being united and everybody doing something great for the city. JJ.
Amen to that. And, hats off to the Rotary Club and you in particular for, spearheading all of this and, keeping the business open a little extra late. So, there's going to be a whole lot of fun. We'll play some music out there. There'll be some dancing. There'll be a lot of singing. There'll be a lot of camaraderie. And there's going to be a whole lot of opportunities for you to help out the Rotary Club during their auction this year.
JJ, I just want to say it's just not me. It's the whole community. It's the whole Rotary Club. It's everybody pitching in. It's Y95 pitching in. It's you pitching in. And when you get that many people working together, something happens, okay?
Absolutely. Nothing happens on its own. And everybody is constantly griping and complaining about, how we need to do this and we need to do that. Well, it starts with one thing, and then it grows. And then it grows. And, you guys have been doing this. Congratulations on being around for 100 years. The Rotary Club has been here serving Camden for 100 years. Come out. That is reason enough to come out. That is one heck of a milestone. So, this Thursday.
Thursday starts at 5:30. It goes to 8 o'clock. and free food, festive atmosphere. It is going to be a party. Okay?
But now you guys had tables set up all the way around the showroom, and you can walk and actually see each one of these items. And if it's not an item that you can physically touch, say it's a trip or something like that, well, there'll be a whole lot of explanation as to what you're bidding on.
That is correct.
So you will know exactly what you're getting, and you will know that you are having a great time if you're at Jim Golden Ford this Thursday. Again, you said it starts at 5?
5:30.
5:30. Don't come early.
8 o'clock.
And yet, well, we will be there up until 8 o'clock and later if we got to be.
That's right.
You know, I mean, because I remember how it was last year. We was all dragging out there. We was like, oh, my God, it's done. But, no, it was a whole lot of fun last year, and I am really looking forward to it again this year. You got some area businesses that have helped put this thing on this year?
We have, and just to name a few, and I really just don't want to leave anybody out, but you've got Atwood's, Ivan Smith, Iron Mountain Marina. We've got Rainbow Connection, Four Seasons, Frame of Mind. I tell you, there's just too many. Richard Robertson. Get a load of this. This is unbelievable. SAU Tech is giving 3 scholarships, 3 one-semester scholarships. Can you believe that?
That is amazing.
And What's Cooking, The Perfects, Beard and Pharmacy, Camden Flower Shop, Ken's Discount, Capitol Hotel in Little Rock, Basin Hotel, Crescent Hotel, Allen's, White House Cafe, Country Gentleman, Jacob's Well, Sandbar, Woods Place, Banks Pond, Hollis Evans Floral. It just, and I'm afraid of it.
Well, I mean, you know, it sounds like just about everybody in town's on that list.
Everybody in town.
You know, let's just take them all. Now, if there's somebody that isn't on that list, and they still want to get on that list.
They can get on the list.
Okay. I don't say that.
Right. I kind of got excited about that, didn't I?
You call Jim up, you know, say, hey, buddy, right. You know, I think I'd like to be on that list. And Jim Golden can hook you up.
Well, you're welcome to call the chamber as well, and we can get you in touch with Jim Golden, or you can come by and drop off auction items to us, and we'll make sure that we'll get them over there for the auction and business after hours. We're just really excited to have all local and out-of-state businesses come in and network with each other and come in for just a great reason to get together as scholarships for the young people in our community.
Absolutely. You know, so is there anything that I'm missing out on here?
This is about it, but I just want to say that I am very excited about Cindy and her involvement at the chamber and getting involved in everything. I tell you, this is just another big plus for Camden, is Cindy Green being director of the Chamber of Commerce, because she is getting everybody involved. Okay.
Well, not only that, she's got a great bubbly atmosphere. It just kind of makes you want to feel good, all right? I mean,
you want to be around her,
it's almost sickening, okay? You know,
y'all are embarrassing me.
No.
I won't be able to get out
We're
of the
going to make
door.
a radio person know this. She said she was nervous, JJ. Can you believe that?
Does she look nervous to you, Jim?
I think she's tipping us. Okay.
They tell me that all the time, but I guess I just play it off well.
All right, Doc Bryce, you got anything you want to ask these wonderful people in here?
No, I'm good.
No, you're the news director. I figured I would at least give you the opportunity.
We need Doc to drop in too now, okay?
Oh, we gonna make Doc go this year. All right, he got the sky away from it last year. He had a concert that he had to go to last year, but this year, yeah, he ain't getting no concert tickets. I know, because I ain't giving them to him. His little butt's gonna be at Jim Golden Ford Lincoln with me, okay?
With everybody else in town, okay?
There you go. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Jim. Thank you, Cindy. We appreciate y'all coming in
this morning. I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. We're gonna go ahead and take this quick break. You guys hang out. We'll be back.
Good morning, South Arkansas. It's time for the Ouachita River Report for Monday, October 30th. In Camden, the current gauge reading is 8.79 feet. Flood stage is 26 feet. Arkadelphia currently at 6.91 feet. Flood stage there 17 feet. At Thatcher Lock and Dam, the current gauge reading is 77.49 feet. Flood stage is 79 feet. And at Morro Bay State Park, the gauge reading is 64.5 feet. Flood stage is 82 feet. There is a freeze warning that will be in effect from midnight tonight to 9 a.m. Tuesday. Sub-freezing temperatures as low as 31 degrees are expected, especially in Lincoln and Bradley counties. Frost and freeze conditions will kill crops, other sensitive vegetation, and possibly damage unprotected outdoor plumbing. Take steps now to protect tender plants from the cold. To prevent freezing and possible bursting of outdoor water pipes, they should be wrapped, drained, or allowed to drip slowly. Stay up to date with your river forecast right here every weekday morning.
It's time to check the Radio Works South Arkansas Community Bulletin Board.
Come out and witness The Ghost of Agri's Past at the Harmony Grove Agricultural Building. The event is October 28th from 7 p.m. to midnight and October 30th and 31st from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Admission is $10. Bring the family out and have a great time with the live scare actors at The Ghost of Agri's Past while supporting the Harmony Grove FFA.
Be sure to tune in to the original Swap Shop every weekday morning. Starting at about 9:10, our very own Doc Bryce will take your calls and help you get the word out about what you have to buy, sell, or trade. And remember, you can always get your items in the digital mailbag at YesRadioWorks.com. Make your plans now to tune in to Doc Bryce's Swap Shop. Weekdays from 9:10 to 9:30 on Everybody's Country.
Y95.
Rain in the forecast today. Temperatures should reach near 47 after that cold front blows in. We'll have winds coming out of the north at 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20. Tonight, widespread frost late. Otherwise, it's going to be partly cloudy. Overnight low near 32. For Tuesday, sunny and 51. Wednesday, sunny and 48. Thursday, sunny and 56. And Friday, it'll be sunny with temperatures near 65. Out of the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ.
Back on the FM dial. I want to thank Jim Golden and Cindy Green for coming in and giving us the 411 on the Rotary auction taking place this Thursday, 5:30 to 8-ish. And, man, is it going to be a really, really good time. You're going to want to make your plans to be out there. Plus, it's free food, man. Doc Bryce.
Huh.
It's free food.
I heard.
Free food. It's good free food.
I like free food.
I mean, it's just wonderful stuff. And they've got some great auction items. Last year, it was just fun to run around and play with them all.
You touched everything?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I licked a couple of them, hoping that they would become mine.
No, that.
Yeah, I'm not telling everybody which ones either.
No, that just decreases the value.
I don't know, man.
Which makes it cheaper, if you want to.
Yeah, well, I kept waiting for that guy to say, "Ooh, I don't know, I don't want that." It didn't work out that way.
This one's sticky, so we're gonna knock off about $100.
See, and you heard about Matthew Perry?
Yeah, I heard
certain.
about him. Yeah, very sad. Unfortunate.
I can't imagine anybody that hasn't heard by now, but Matthew Perry died Saturday morning. He was only 54, Doc Bryce.
I know.
Details are sketchy, but here's what we know. Matthew returned home from a 2-hour round of pickleball and sent his assistant on an errand. When the assistant returned 2 hours later, he found Matthew dead in a hot tub. 911 was called, but it was too late. That sounds like cardiac arrest and or drowning was the cause of death. TMZ says no illegal drugs were found on the scene and there were no signs of foul play. But the cops did find several prescription drugs, antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds, and a COPD drug, which he may have needed due to his history of smoking. Mm-hmm. Now, Matthew was just as famous for his drug and alcohol issues as he was for playing Chandler on Friends. He even opened his memoir, which he titled Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, like this. Hi, my name is Matthew. Although you may know me by another name, my friends call me Matty, and I should be dead. In addition to Friends, Matthew appeared in several hit movies, including Fools Rush In, The Whole Nine Yards. He also starred with Thomas Lennon on a short-lived revival of The Odd Couple. His last credit was a 2017 miniseries, The Kennedys or Camelot. As of last night, none of the other 5 main Friends cast members had commented on his death. So, R.I.P. Matthew Perry, man, thanks for the memories. Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sad. And you should be washing your hair with beer.
More like, well, Well, I kind of do. I mean, I drink it while I'm in the shower.
No. There's an article making the rounds that claims you should be washing your hair with beer. The claim is the malt, hops, and iron in it can make your hair softer, shinier, and healthier overall.
It can also get you yanked out of your vehicle for suspicion of intoxicants.
Yeah. No, I haven't been drinking.
It's all in my hair.
You know, so the site healthline.com says there's no scientific evidence to back this up, but a writer for Thrill List actually tried it and said it did make a difference. Some experts say it might end up damaging your hair instead because the alcohol could strip away your natural oils. For that reason, some people are saying that. Are you okay there, Cindy? She's leaving stuff in the studios. Bye. So the experts say it might end up damaging your hair, and for that reason, some people say non-alcoholic beer works the best. Now, if you do want to try it, here's what people suggest. Open a beer and let it go flat. You don't want the carbon dioxide in the bubbles. It creates hard water, which isn't good for your hair. Now, it's great for nuclear fission, but not for your hair, apparently. Or is that heavy water that's great for nuclear fission? Anyway.
Probably heavy water.
You wash and condition your hair like normal. The beer is just an extra step. Massage it into your scalp and leave it in for a few minutes. No one agrees on how long, anywhere from 3 to 15 minutes. Then rinse it out. Now, one stylist had a different approach. They said just fill a spray bottle with flat beer and spritz your hair with it and don't wash it out.
See, that makes more sense.
Yeah, they claim it's better as a leave-in conditioner. The downside is that you'll smell like a frat party all day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but your hair will look great.
Yeah, until you're stuck on the side of the road doing a sobriety test trying to convince the cop. It's a spritz. It's a little spray that just spritz in my hair.
It's really okay.
I'm telling you, it's non-alcoholic beer in my hair.
Yeah, non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Good coffee. Let's see what else we've got in the good old mailbag over here.
Real quick, that bucket yesterday?
Yes.
Do you know what was in it?
You know, I just barely peeked inside because I was scared of it.
Did you notice the smell?
No, I did not.
Yeah, there was a smell.
Woo. Well, the wind was blowing pretty good, so maybe that's why. But
I sent the picture to Helen.
Right.
And then she sent it to Bo.
Right.
And then Bo, I guess, told Helen to tell me to call PD.
Right.
And have them come dispose of it.
Sure.
So I was on my way to Hot Springs because, Mikey and I were going to Magic Screams.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't happen either. They closed the park.
Why'd they close the park?
Inclement weather.
Oh, so, that's a bummer.
So we're the only vehicle parked in the entire parking lot. We're like looking around. It's kind of like that scene from Christmas Vacation. Or not Christmas Vacation. Vacation.
Yeah.
National Lampoon's
Vacation, right?
When they went to
Wally World. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Just one security guard, 4 people, and one car out in the parking lot. But anyhow,
you didn't go in with a gun?
No, I didn't have one. But we did find a hole in the fence where we could sneak in, though.
Oh, okay.
But I decided to be the adult and tell the children, no, we can't do that. So anyhow, the bucket stayed here because I didn't have time to deal with it because, I had to get to Hot Springs.
Right.
So I come back and I'm like, maybe the bucket will be gone or something. So because I was afraid if I did something to it, that I'd probably trigger some homeless person and they'd burn the station down.
Yeah, they can't do that until we move.
Yeah, so I didn't want to trigger anybody. And so when I come back, it's pouring down rain. It's like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, ugh, it's still here. And there's still ants all over it. And there's still flies flying around it and everything. So I go ahead and call PD. And I made it clear that I had Bo's blessing. Because, this was like something not worth calling the cops for.
Right.
But it's like, Bo said do it, so, I'm going to do it. So next thing you know, there's like 5 units out here. You think I called in a bomb
threat? Yeah.
So, I had 2 counties and 3 locals show up. And And everybody was acting like, maybe there was a head or something in there because of the smell.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know, man. It could be a dead animal. It could be a body part. I don't know, but it's a very weird smell. So they got some gloves on and everything, and they all teamed up, and they went digging through the bucket. And it was stacked with DVDs.
So, why did the DVDs smell?
Well, because what was underneath the DVDs.
So, I see.
So there was a VHS tape in there. There was a bunch of DVDs. And they looked weathered, too, like they'd been left outside or something. So they didn't look like something that would be worth like, oh, that's a good movie. We should keep that one.
Right.
No.
Wasn't none of that. Okay.
And then, of all things, a cable modem.
Okay.
So there's a cable modem in there, like the one you get from Camtel.
Right.
And hot dogs. Opened hot dogs.
Opened hot dogs.
Yeah, like raw hot dogs.
Okay.
At the bottom of the bucket. That have been sitting in there for quite a while.
I see.
That's what was creating the smell and attracting the ants and the flies.
Okay, then.
So everybody was like, oh.
We got all worked up for this.
Everybody got all hyped, worked up. First it was like, ooh, maybe it's and then it was like, oh, well, that's disappointing.
I don't know. Maybe if you take the picture right, it looks like fingers. I mean,
it could. That'd be scary for Halloween, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, what a trick or treat right there. So they're looking at me and they're like, what do you want to do with it? And I'm like, well, I guess throw it away.
I don't want it.
So I was telling Creech about we've had issues with some people kind of hanging out over at the other building.
Right.
And so he's like, you got a key? You want to go walk around in there? Creech was just looking for some action.
Right, yeah.
And that was funny, too, because I called the police department direct off their line, not through 911.
Right.
And Creech heard the call come out over the radio. And Creech was the first one on scene.
Well, that's because Justin loves us.
He does.
We love Justin. So.
and remember Lane?
Yeah.
From the old CPD days?
Right, yeah.
He's over at County.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like old homeschool over there.
Yeah. So, I mean, he made an appearance.
Well, I'm glad all of our friends got to come and see you yesterday there, Doc Bryce.
Yeah, I kept making it clear to everybody. It's like, look, this is not me. I would have just, punk kicked the thing out into the street, just to get rid of it. But Bo said call it in, so I got Bo's blessing.
I'm just trying to do what I was told.
So don't everybody start jokes in the morning about how Doc Bryce is.
Doc Bryce, he just one of them scaredy girly kind of guys. You'd think with that long hair he would have got something from Samson. Mm-hmm. Not so much.
Mm-hmm. That was my first thought though. Was like, man, if I move this thing, am I going to trigger some homeless person? Well, and at first I thought when I saw it, I thought it was like, how people always leave us clothes and stuff out front by the door,
right? Well, and that's what I assumed it was
for the Women's Crisis Center
yesterday when I came in to do the church programs.
Oh, so that thing's been out there early.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, it was in the middle of the driveway when I pulled up, and I assumed it was something along those lines, but I didn't have time to mess with it yesterday, and then, well, I wasn't going to mess with it when I left, so.
Right, and then I came along around 3 and found it.
Well, yeah, but you should have found it up on the sidewalk at that point.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when it had ants and everything all crawling around it and everything.
Well, see, I'd left it out in the middle of the driveway, but, I was just like, why is this out in the middle of the driveway?
Yeah. It was very suspicious.
It was suspicious, and I did not take the time to look inside. I figured I would call the fine folks from the Ruby Snyder and have them come and get it.
Oh, no, they don't want it.
So,
they definitely...
well, I'm glad that I didn't go ahead and call them yesterday then.
Hey, come over here and pick up this fine-looking bucket wrapped with a really fine-looking jacket.
So, yeah, I don't know. Happy National Candy Corn Day, Doc.
Oh, I like candy corn.
It's National Candy Corn Day, and there are some trick-or-treaters who hope you'll celebrate by flushing your candy corn down a toilet.
I want to eat that.
All right, maybe that's a little dramatic then. A website just conducted a poll where they asked people if they love or hate various Halloween candies.
Yeah, but why do they hate on candy corn so much?
Well, I don't know, but candy corn did not do the worst.
And you can buy candy corn any time of the year.
Yes.
It's not just Halloween.
They only asked about the controversial candies, not stuff like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, which everybody loves.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the list from most hated to less hated. All right? So the most hated candy.
Licorice.
Peeps.
Peeps?
Peeps. 52% of people out there hate them.
How are you getting Peeps on Halloween?
And yes, their definition of Halloween candy is very broad. So it's like, if you don't like Peeps, you'll really hate 6-month-old Peeps that have been in the cupboard
I was
since
going to
Easter.
say, Peeps is in the Easter thing.
Yeah, well, there you go. Jawbreakers made number 2.
Oh, those were always fun as a kid.
45% hate them.
Well, it's probably because they're too old to be gnawing on those things.
Yeah, well,
Their dentures are falling out.
Dots.
I never had those.
Candy dots.
Yeah, I never had them.
44% of the people polled hate them.
I couldn't even tell you if I liked them or hated them.
44% also hate atomic fireballs.
Oh, those are fun, too. Make your dentures fall out.
Red Hots.
Those are fun,
43% hate them. Spicy candies don't seem to be popular anymore. Candy corn made number 6. So it's kind of right there in the middle of most hated to least hated.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, 45% said they love candy corn, and the other 13% claim they've never had it.
What?
Yeah. Hot tamales made number 7 on the list.
Oh, I like those, too.
Jelly beans at number 8.
Oh, I like those, too.
Almond Joy at number 9.
Oh, I like them, too. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got hate.
And Mounds don't.
Mounds don't. Lemon Heads, 30% hate them. Tootsie Rolls at number 11 on the list. Again, another 30%. Nick L. Nip.
Wait, Tootsie Rolls?
The wax bottles. Yeah, Tootsie Rolls were at number 11.
Yeah, wax bottles suck. But Tootsie Rolls? The world looks mighty fine to me. Because Tootsie Rolls are all I see.
I didn't even realize that those wax bottles were still a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they shouldn't be. I'm just saying.
The lips are.
Smarties. Now, I love Smarties.
Oh, Smarties are fun to just pop.
28% of the people polled hate them.
Yeah. They're wonderful.
Mentos.
The Fresh Maker.
Yeah, if you're handing out Mentos to trick-or-treaters, your house is getting egged.
Maybe they think
I'm just saying.
Well,
okay?
is it because the trick-or-treater thinks that person who's handing out Mentos is trying to be a Fresh Maker?
No, it's like handing out Listerine strips, okay? You just don't do it. Let's see. Cadbury cream eggs came in at number 15.
Thing.
There are Halloween versions of these and Peeps, but they're still an odd fit for the Halloween candy list.
I mean, you got to with the Easter thing.
Double Bubble.
Oh, yeah.
Double Bubble. 27% hate them.
Well, it's such a hard gum.
Laffy Taffy.
Especially if you got dentures.
Laffy Taffy and Bit of Honey.
Those two are definitely bad if you have dentures.
Ugh.
See, they must be polling old people with dentures.
That is Doc Bryce at YesRadioWorks.com, by the way.
Because see, I don't have dentures, and my teeth are at least still pretty strong
right
for now. So I'm still going to enjoy the Laffy Taffy and a bit of honey.
That is Doc Bryce hating on everyone with dentures.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Doc Bryce, he hates police and people with dentures.
No, I have a friend now that's police. He just got sworn in.
Yeah, and I heard that he wasn't even going to hang out with you anymore. So
no, he was very proud. He was like, I get to tell everybody that I'm your police friend.
Oh, and Brock's Mellow Cream Pumpkins was the final candy on that list, by the way. And it's a little surprising that they get such a pass since they taste a lot like candy corn. Or just saying.
Brock's is old people come.
Yeah, well, and there's Doc Bryce once again hating on the older generation.
I'm not. You know what? Best candy them old people have?
Werther's Originals.
No, and you never can find them on your own. You always find them in the living room of some old person's house or rehabilitation.
The butterscotch?
No, you can find those anywhere. Those little strawberry things that are they're strawberry, but they're wrapped up like in a little strawberry wrapper. And then they got that little chewy center.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? The little strawberry candies.
Oh, yeah. I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, old people candy.
Yeah, I don't know where they find those.
I don't either because I've never seen them in a store.
There must be an old folks store that sells those.
I guess so, because maybe I'm not at the right age yet to where, I'm allowed in that store or something, because the stores I go to, they don't have that candy. I can only find it in a old person's living room near me.
It's the roundtable, folks. JJ is sailing. Bail.
You can find butterscotch anywhere.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you want to add there?
Any other insults?
Yeah, I mean,
while we're at
you're on a roll, all right? I ain't going down with you this time.
Any other demographic we can tick off this morning?
Well, what about the women and the children?
Oh, well, I haven't gotten that far.
Oh,
yet.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I'll save that for Facebook.
Things that Doc hates.
Things that really grind my gears.
Police, old people with dentures, women and children.
Wait, I like old people, though, who have those strawberry candies, though. I do like them.
He likes you for your candies.
And I don't like women unless they come with vision and dental.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
That's why I've still got mine.
I'm still on that mission to find the perfect woman that has vision and dental.
Amen to that. The Roundtable brought to you each and every weekday morning by our friends out at St. John's Place.
Look, they're already calling the office line.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I am getting off of this right now. And Washtenaw Nursing and Rehab. Call them 870-352-2104, 836-4111. First Choice Family Care. 476 Hospital Drive in Camden, 870-800-9002. They're now open from 7 to 7 for all your medical needs. OCMC's CDU, if you need help, the very best is right here in your backyard. 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. All calls are confidential. Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. Accidents happen. If you put it in the ditch, you better call.
Rhea.
837-2560, Mitch Lowe's Body Shop. Everybody's Antiques down in El Dorado, corner of Bradley and West Hillsboro, 120 booths, 31,000 square feet to explore. Shop them online, everybodiesantiques.com, or call 870-875-1444. Stories Floor and Carpet, 2004 Lorraine and El Dorado, doing more than just flooring, custom tile backsplash, countertops, bathrooms, and more. And they invite you to visualize. Check out that new flooring project online at storiesfloor.com. Upload your photo into their visualizer. See your options. 870-862-9446. Cabin Rural Health Services. They're on a mission to meet the health care needs of the folks in Calhoun, Clark, Bradley, Miller, Hempstead, Lafayette, Ouachita, and Union counties. They do medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Call 870-798-4299 and see what Cabin can do for you. Want to remind everybody about Boo Bash 2023. Right? Yeah. 2023.
Yeah,
that one is tomorrow afternoon, and I'm assuming we're doing this rain or shine. So, yeah, you guys better get ready. Other than that, Doc Bryce, what you got?
Well, hopefully I got some Glenn Becks here lined up.
Oh, well.
Because we don't want to upset our city code enforcer, because he seems to be a very big fan of the Glenn Becks. And he gets mad when you go over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, just so he knows, it ain't my fault.
It is too.
Doc Bryce won't shut up.
No, you keep talking about sponsors.
Uh-huh. That's because they pay me. All right. Hang out. We'll be back.
Your name here. News Talk 92 KBEU Bearden. News Talk for South Arkansas. News Talk 92 KBEU. Hello, South Arkansas. I'm Doc Bryce.